Jai Shri Gurudev, Jai Kal Bhairav, Jai Ma Kali. Today's topic is going to be a bit strong worded because I keep receiving many messages, some messages about trying to contact me one-on-one. A lot of questions around guru. I want to find a guru, spiritual. I want to start my spiritual journey. I want a guru. All of that stuff. And the specific topic I want to talk about is a problem in today's world with Sanatana dharma. Okay? And the biggest problem with Sanatana dharma is widespread superstitions, scare tactics by the so-called tantrics, gurus, and all of this stuff. And the weak-minded, vulnerable people, and I don't blame those people, looking for gurus without understanding the Guru Tatva, following people online and in real life, and running behind people for Guru deekshas, trying to find gurus, as if the guru is a destination. One thing you have to clearly understand, that 99% of the people in today's world, especially online space, and most of the people who walk around say that they are siddha, they've attained siddhis, they are some high-level upasakas, they can be gurus, they'll give you mantra deekshas, are all lying. And it's a business, it's a shop. Most of the people you see on podcasts and stuff like that, there's an invoice coming out of it. They are running a business. Most of them are pretending and are themselves delusion. They think they have attained something, and most of them haven't. It takes decades of sadhana, strict sadhanas under a capable guru to get to any stage. And I've mentioned the name of the people who you can look up to online, and there are 2 or 3. That's about it. From my extensive search of the online space, there are few. And the real siddhas and real gurus are not available online. They don't go around talking about their siddhis and their their knowledge of the shastras and so on. They're very quiet, normal people. They don't want to be disturbed, which is why finding a guru is hard. People who tell you they'll give you Guru Diksha online, I've mentioned this before on another video about finding a guru. People who say they'll give you Guru Diksha online, Guru Diksha, it's completely against mantra shastras. Online Guru Dikshas does not happen. No matter what technology is, Guru Diksha, there is a procedure to make a cake, to make any sort of thing. You have to physically do it. Just because you watch it online doesn't make it. You cannot imagine making stuff. Same thing with mantra shastras. To find a guru, the guru has to give you a diksha face to face. And a proper guru, a capable guru, does not want to give you mantra diksha. If you bother him enough, he or she will give you a mantra upadesham and say, leave me alone, take this mantra diksha, do these basic things. That's what they would do. And they would test you. Sometimes it's a test. Sometimes they just want you to leave them alone. And that's the first step of knowing who's a good guru or not. I'm simplifying this. Someone is in a hurry to give you, they'll immediately give you a Guru Diksha. Do not take the Guru Diksha, because they want something from you. If there's a monetary transaction with the Guru Diksha, Mantra Diksha, do not follow it. The guru, the student has to test the guru, the guru has to test the shishya, the student. And that's how it works. You have to, if you ever meet a guru, you have to test the guru and see whose students are, what he's doing in his real life, how he is, and so on. And you need to know him or her good enough to start asking questions, mantra upadeshams and mantra deekshas. It's a long process. It might take months or even years. If someone's readily giving you mantra deekshas, do not take it. There are many other sides to it. First, you have to go through certain steps of mantra upadeshams, do your own anushtans, meaning your own sadhanas and spiritual discipline. And once you get to a certain stage of concentration or dhyanam and bhakti, then you look for a proper guru. You cannot look for a world-class fitness coach when you have never done a single push-up in your life. So especially people who are asking you for dakshina of thousands of rupees and lakhs, do not take Guru Diksha from these people. They are businessmen. Not saying anything bad is going to happen out of it. Nothing good is going to happen out of it also. And you'll be walked, you'll be given the wrong paths. Nobody can give. Online deekshas does not work. That's not how mantra shastra works. You cannot pay $50,000, $100,000 or whatever and get a deeksha and they'll give you that. It does not work. The mantra shastras against a guru tests. You have to do take care of your guru in the first place. That doesn't mean monetary. You have to take care of your guru, and then when the guru feels that you're capable, he might give you mantra updesham, asks you to leave him alone, and then if you keep going back, then is when he gives you, he looks at you and he knows if you're ready for it. Online mantra deekshas, taking mantras online, randomly doing mantras, all of these things are against mantra shastras and is going to affect you negatively, meaning I'm not necessarily thinking bad things will happen. It's pointless. It's pointless exercise. Please stop following people online who tell you they'll give you mantra deekshas, whoever they are. They are this, they are tantrics, all of that stuff. Do not believe it. They are businessmen. Number one thing you need to do if you're serious about getting into the path of sadhanas is to go first check your astrology from a good astrologer, understand where your grahas are, understand what the placement of those things are, understand your timing. Your Guru Brahaspati, one of the main nakshatra, nakshatras has to be aligned for you to get into this path. Guru has to be strong. A good Jyotish will tell you. Second is you have to please your Pitrus. If you're going to get into this path of spirituality, your Pitrus has to be pleased. You have to go find out if you have a Pitru dosham and stuff like that. Most of us have, because we have forgotten our tradition. And you have to do, every Amavasya, try to do a tiny Pitru Tarpan, simple Pitru Tarpan at home. Every year try to do Pitru Tarpanam and so on. Focus on your Pitru's blessing. Your Pitru's blessing is very, very important. Your Pitrus, genetically your ancestors live within you because your genes is passed on by your Pitrus. I'm talking about generations, not just your grandfather, grandmother, their fathers, their grandmothers and so on. They're all in your lineage. They have to bless you. They have to be at least happy that you're getting on this path. Otherwise they're like, you're not even taking care of me. How are you going to do this? So they will block all these things. They will block your progress. The second important thing, before you do gurus and all of that stuff, first to please your Pitrus. Second is to find out who your Kuladevi is if you don't know your Kuladevi. Everybody has a Kuladevi in the whole of India. Everybody. It is Adya Kali's form, but it's a specific form of a Kuladevi that your ancestors have prayed to. And that Kuladevi has blessed your ancestors, and you have to continue that. Find out where your Kuladevi's temple is. Make sure you go there regularly. And if you do any kind of upasana with your Kuladevi, that is going to give you 1,000 times more power, put you 1,000 times more forward than any other sadhana you would do. Those two things are very important. Your Pitrus blessings, constantly remembering your Pitrus and offering them tarpanas. Your Kuladevi have to be taken care of, not because the Kuladevi has favored your ancestors, so you have to continue that tradition. It is about tradition. And when your Kuladevi is happy, your Pitru is happy. When your Pitru is happy, when your Kuladevi is happy. It goes hand in hand. Before you go run around trying to find a guru, make sure you do these two things. This is very important before you start any kind of sadhana upasana in a very strict, disciplined way. Especially if you're doing specific mantra chanting or stutis and stotras. Stutis are okay. Stotras and mantra chanting, you have to get these two things. Your Pitru's blessing, your Kuladevi's blessing, and you need to be close to your Kuladevi's temple, your Kuladevi itself. You have to make an effort. Third is, like I said, do not get online deekshas from whoever they say they are. Do not get it. Online deekshas does not exist. It is farce. It is false. Real Guru Diksha happens after months of knowing a Guru, maybe even years. And in the Guru's presence is when the Guru Diksha, the Guru gives you the mantra. It is not over the phone. Of course, if Sri Ramakrishna Paramahamsa is still alive today, and if he gives you Guru Diksha on the phone, yes. But he's a Mahasiddh, that is different. Very few people are actually Siddh. So understand that everybody's living in their own delusion. They might be doing some sadhanas. They think they're a guru now, and they start distributing mantras. Do not please follow. You can listen to the ideas, but don't take mantra upadeshams and mantra deekshas from people, especially when you're paying money. A real guru will not ask for anything. If you give them a dakshina, whether it's 10 rupees, 10 lakh rupees, they will take it. They will not demand it. And that's why it's very hard to find a good guru. Now, the second most important topic, Sanatana dharma is very vast. Mantra sadhana is just one part of Sanatana dharma, focused on certain level of a sadhaka. There are easier way to approach any deities. The stutis, the basic nama of any deity. Ram is not just about Sri Ram. Ram is Parabrahma sound. It has all the elements of Panchabhuta. That's a powerful name. Kali, Durga, Bhairava, Hanuman, Ganapati. All these names itself are Maha Mantras because it's combination of different energy sources. The stutis of any deity, Mahishasura Mardini Stotram, it is each line of Mahishasura Mardini Stotram is a Maha Mantra. You have to understand the meaning. The meanings available online, and imagine in your head and connect with her Surupam. Connect with what it's been said in that stuti. One by one, think about those lines when you're driving, when you're walking around. Think, what does that mean? What does this mean? Think and connect Devi's Surup to each of those lines. Same with Hanuman Chalisa. Same with Bhairava Kala Bhairava Ashtakam. All of those stutis or slokas are very, very powerful. There is no shapa on all these stutis, and these stutis are very much liked by the deities themselves. They love these stutis because these stutis were written in awe and love and emotion in a pure bhava of all the sadhakas. Sri Shankaracharya has written all of these things, Kala Bhairava Ashtakam, Sri Kalikashtakam, and so many other stutis written by Sri Adiguru Shankaracharya is all Maha Mantras written with love and bhava and bhakti. That's what you need. The problem with, as far as I see, is a feeling that you need a guru to open up your doors. No, you don't need a guru to open up your doors in the beginning. When you reach a certain stage, you need a coach. And a real guru will always tell you, I'll only show you the path. Rest you have to walk. The path is shown by the real guru. Doesn't, in today's world, you're not going to go live with, back in the day, you have to go live with the guru for years and learn and understand mantra shastras and tantra and so on. Today's world, it's not possible. So all a good guru is going to give you is going to tell you, do this, this and this in this pattern for this many days, this many years. Here's a mantra, here's the stuti. Go ahead. And he will not involve in it. You can call and message him with questions, and that's all that is. You go see him, and that it ends there. In today's world, it's all your work. Whether you get a mantra diksha or not, you still have to have a spiritual discipline. You still have to sit 1, 2, 3 hours as much as you can and focus on your bhakti and your bhava. It doesn't change. Nothing stops you from going closer to the Shakti you like. Whether as Ganapati, Hanumanji, Sri Ramji, Ma Kali, Ma Durga, Bhairav Baba, any one of those, all of them are available for you. All you need to do is extend yourself. Don't think Guru is the one who's stopping you. You need to find a Guru and magically he'll give you a mantra. Everybody has this fantasy and romanticization of what a Guru Diksha is, what a Guru... Those things don't exist. If you want a Guru like that who will teach you all the things, you have to leave everything in your personal life, go to certain places of India and live with them. Almost, you have to take sannyasa. Only then that will work out. That's not going to happen for 99% of the people. So, focus on the stutis, especially the stutis. The stutis have so much emotion and power. Each of those lines of these famous stutis are Mahamantras, if you know how to open it. And the key to opening those stutis is your own commitment, your courage, and your love towards the energy. This is where the Ishta Devata comes in. Sometimes you know who the Ishta Devata is, sometimes you don't. Sometimes it's a combination of Ishta Devata. Like if you like Hanumanji, it is natural and it is a byproduct that you will start liking Sri Ramji. And then if you start connecting with them both, it is automatically going to connect you to Sita Mata, and then automatically connects you to Kali Ma. If you like Mahadev, there is no other way. You will start connecting very deeply to mass form, whether it's Durga form, Kali Ma form, any of those forms. It is combination of both. Shiva Shakti. Same. So stop going online. I'm summarizing this, is a very simple video. Stop going online looking for gurus. Do not pay anybody for Guru Diksha online. No matter what they say, who they are, don't believe it. Mantra Shastras are completely against, and it does not work like that. They're just fooling you. And you don't need a guru to start. You, like I said, use the stutis and the namas of any deity you like and focus on them. Okay? Certain deities have more power. Now, if you invite Ma Kali to your life, if you keep doing Ma Kali stuti, Ma Kali is different. Ma Kali is very powerful. She comes with full force, right? She will change your life. So if you're on this path, it's good to do certain stotrams, certain stutis of Ma Kali, Adya Stotram and so on, or focus on Ma Durga Stotra Shatnam Stotram. There's so many Ma. The Mahishasura Mardini Stotram is the best. It's the most purest, most beautiful stuti written by Adi Guru Shankaracharya. So, like I said, focus on that. Don't think a guru is going to change your life in any way. You still have to do all of the work you do before and after Guru Diksha. Your Guru Diksha will happen as you start this journey. The next few months or years, you will end up going to Shakti Pitas and Mahasiddha Pitas, and you will, when you do your upasanas there, stutis there, you will end up Ma or the deity you're close to will herself or himself will show you the right person. Don't rush into this. This is where people get caught up in these fakery online. Okay, so I hope that makes sense. I understand it's a bit of a strong message, but it is needed. We need to stop falling for these lies. We need to stop falling for superstitions. A lot of the things that happen in your life is part of your karma, your Pitru's karma, and so on. The only way to deal with that is to fight back, not run around and ask for some pandits and jyotish to what your life solution is, do this, wear that ring. All those things might maybe help in big problems, but most of the problems you have to deal with it. Ask for courage and power for whoever the deity you pray to, and deal with it. You need courage to get into the spiritual path. To sit 2 hours without moving, 1 hour without moving will break your back and your legs. You need courage to sit, even to do japas. Same thing with life. If you don't have courage to deal with life, there is no way you're going to go sit and do japa. So it's all connected. Your mind and your body is connected. So I hope that helps. Jai Ma Kali, Jai Kal Bhairav.